But let's stick with the Gen 1s for now, right? Because that's the topic we're on. Like, the Gen 1s would have gotten into Dragon Ball, usually, as you said, like, before Dragon Ball was even a thing, like with the Dr. Slump and all that stuff. Their love of Dragon Ball isn't even Z. Like, they love the original stuff more. Like, you see all these interviews with Toriyama where they're talking about, oh, what was your favorite moment in Dragon Ball? And I always see it's, oh, when Kuririn died, like when Kuririn was killed. They love the earlier stuff because that's what they grew up on.
Yeah. I talked to a guy once who was a Japanese streamer, and he noticed that I had Frieza or a Frieza-looking character as my avatar, and was asking about Dragon Ball. And he said, and again, the Japanese are so different. He said, "Yeah, I read that when I was younger, but I didn't finish it. I got up to the 21st tournament." And so think about it. He didn't even get into any of the Z stuff. He just read up until the 21st tournament. And that's so weird. And so I think there's a generation, and this is weird for an American to understand, but I think there's a generation which would fit into number one, or maybe number zero if you want to go there, who read Dr. Slump, saw Toriyama as only a comic book manga artist and a comedy gag manga artist. And so when Dragon Ball got more serious, they just weren't interested. And that's the opposite of a lot of people. So I haven't talked to that many. I just know that a lot of them do not like modern Dragon Ball. They don't like Super. And the reason as to why they slap Toriyama's name on everything is because of the amount of respect he has, and because of that generation. Because they if it doesn't have his name on it, bro, they're not even gonna try it. They're not even gonna entertain it, which sucks because now that he's passed away, anything new Dragon Ball they don't care about. But Daima's there to create a new generation of fans, and that was one of the intentions. So hey, it is what it is, man.
It's like if you like Kubrick's work, right? And Kubrick, he makes movies, and all of a sudden, that last movie he made, he dies, right? Because that last movie he made, when he died, like, you just don't want to see it because it's not Kubrick. Because these people got into Toriyama or Dragon Ball through Toriyama, same way that people would have gotten into Stanley Kubrick through Kubrick's work.
AI he was supposed to do, he died, and then Steven Spielberg took over, and that's probably what you're thinking of, that he never got to finish it. Yeah, fuck that movie. I ain't watching that movie ever again, bro. That do not watch that movie if your mom has passed away. Do not watch it. The ending will destroy you. So don't watch it. It's bad. I mean, it's a good movie, but it's not good to watch if you've been through that. Yeah, so this generation, like, there's still, some of them are still around though. Like, this was the generation that recorded Dragon Ball on TV on VHS tapes, like
K-17.
Like K-17, exactly who I was gonna say, and that's how we have the broadcast audio. So I'm glad that they exist. Plus, they were the first ones to record it, because there were people in Japan who were expats, or like Americans living abroad or working abroad, like Dai Mao. The guy, what the hell is his name? Curtis Hoffman. Yeah, he was writing up reports and episode summaries on Dragon Ball as it was airing in English, like translating it. So that's the earliest generation, bro, like that. And some of them had early websites in like 98, 99, GeoCities and stuff that doesn't exist anymore. That's what was around then, bro. So that would be the OGs. That's where they would go. There's not many of them left, but yeah, like, that are still interacting. I mean,
Brand new podcast coming on the 24th of December. That's right, Christmas Eve. The 5 generations of Dragon Ball with Geekdom 101. You don't want to miss it.